Kicking for three with Cam and
All right, hey, stop!
Steps back, 2 over, take a deep breath.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
There we go. All right, welcome back to another episode of Kicking for Three. This is a recap of Week 3 of the NFL season.
It was a great week. It was a really good week. I had a great time this week, Jordan.
Yeah, I did not. Also, I didn't realize what I'm wearing. All Chicago gear. The Cubs are in the wild
that's
card,
fitting.
but it's fitting after our beatings. Willow wants to join us, but I guess I'll let you start because you had a fun week. I did not.
It was honestly
we'll get
a
into
great
misery later.
Yeah, it was a great week. Steelers. So we'll start off with the Steelers game as always. So big game. It was a very ugly win, but they did get it done. The way that defense played against New England this week was what I want to see throughout the rest of the fucking season. 5 turnovers. Crazy. Defense was all over them. Drake May, I don't even think, hit 200 yards, which is always good to do for an opposing quarterback. Yeah. But, of course, the Steelers always have to make it hard. When the defense is here, the offense is here, and then it just switches. Because the first 2 weeks it was like this. Now it just switched. Offense sucked. 1 possession game with 5 turnovers. That should have been a blowout. I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
You even think that, too. Rodgers didn't look too hot.
How many times did he get the ball over? He was either in the right. He got the
the 50.
Yeah, the 50. Yeah, like he had everything was given to him.
No man's land. He just couldn't capitalize on it.
That's what happens when you're old.
I would definitely blame play calling as well. Arthur Smith.
Okay, what happens to guys when they get older? They can no longer perform in bed. They can no longer give it to the woman like they used to. It's hard to get the rocket up.
That's just
It's similar to a QB. It's the same with a QB. This guy is just getting old. He can't complete the job. Like he's still there. It still exists.
What about
week 1? He's not getting the job done. Okay, week 1, there was something in the water. I don't know.
Listen to this guy.
There was something there. Week 1, the defense
was shit.
It wasn't there. It was an easy game for you guys. But what I think, to me, if we're already seeing problems right away, what's it going to be week 15, week 14 when you guys need to start clinching?
Oh, it's just going to be improvements, you don't think?
How?
What do you mean how?
Can you teach an old dog new tricks?
Yes, you can.
No.
You're just being lazy if you can't.
I don't think it could, but also, too, he wants to control so much.
That's not true. Where are you getting this from?
Okay.
Where did you see this once where Aaron Rodgers wants control of the Pittsburgh Steelers this year?
Okay.
When?
Look at last year. Look at what
that
he
wasn't
did with
last
the Jets.
year.
Okay, the last 2 years with the Jets.
The Jets gave that to him.
They just they're like, the Jets basically have no direction. And they're like, okay, we'll just let Aaron Rodgers direct this team.
Do you not remember what the Jets owner said?
What?
He gave Aaron Rodgers a suite on the house right away because he was coming there. And he was going, oh, this guy's going to change New York football. I'm going to give him all of this credit. I'm going to let him do what he wants to do to get this team right. Steelers are not saying that. Steelers invited Aaron Rodgers in as kind of like what Chris Paul of the NBA. No, Chris Paul of the NBA. You have your stars. You just need that kind of veteran liability in there to finish the pieces. I'm not telling him he's not going to come in here, win MVP, and do all this crazy shit, throw for over 5,000 yards. No, he's going to get the job done, which he didn't on week 3, but the defense still won the game. I'm telling you, it's not going to be pretty, but it is going to work. I'm telling you. I'm not even saying Super Bowl. They may not even make playoffs, but they're going to win some football games for sure.
I was bitter though because I lost money on that game. I did. Yeah. The first time I bet this season on a game, it was going into the 4th because we watched the game together. I came over to his place on Sunday. We had a great time watching the games.
Great pizza too. That was really fucking good.
That was true. But yeah, it was just that sucked. I don't know. I thought the Patriots really, like, especially how many they had 3 fumbles. Yeah. Like they were, and Stevenson with a fumble. I always get really pissed if a running back fumbles. I know it happens, but to me it's statistical anomaly in my opinion.
I find you
got to carry the ball.
Yeah, because especially wide receivers is a little hard, especially when they catch a ball and then boom they can get hit. Yeah, running backs. I see what you mean with that, but let's head over to kind of you here. Oh yeah, you got the right outfit for it too.
Yeah,
that's quite
all
the
Chicago.
Fit. That's fitting. Run us through, Jordan. What were your thoughts on the first quarter and then from there on? Because it looked okay at first.
Okay. All right. No. Yeah. So essentially, like, well, I thought it started off on a bad footing with Williams. Like he got, I think the second or third attempt, he got down to, I think it was about a 25-yard run right before he goes out of bounds. Ball swapped out of his hand.
Oh yeah.
And from there, the game was just to me that's where it fell down. And it was just embarrassing. And the Dak with two interceptions. How many? There was like 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
It was just like,
the wide receiver
and on
going
the red
down.
in the red zone. That TD, it's hard to be a Cowboys fan. Like, you're just seeing, and also, okay, defense number one, like, what Caleb Williams looked like top QB. He's looking like he's really coming into form, especially
For sure.
now. I think what defenses, and especially quarterbacks want, is to be playing the Cowboys, because it looks like the defense has absolutely no idea what to do. They're out of place every time. They just give up these huge first downs, and it's just hard. That's all I could say. It just was embarrassing.
You didn't
to
even
watch.
bring up Lamb going down.
Oh yeah, that was
Cherry on top.
That happened. Yeah, Lamb, and then then it's like, okay, now we have Pickens, right? We have the double threat,
Oh, did you
and
see
Pickens looked like he did have that one sweet catch. Like that was also, you got to agree, that's one of the best catches of the year so far.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
But my
one-handed.
favorite thing out of that week, especially from Pickens, was him. Of course, he did his classic Pickens tantrum after a blowout loss. Did you see it?
No.
He smashed his helmet down because
Oh, yeah.
he caught a ball
Yes.
and then it went out of his hands and an interception happened.
Oh, that was yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he slammed his helmet down. He
right
was
to his hands.
Yep.
The
he
ball
was-
right
so
to
it was just a classic Pickens Steelers tantrum, and I'm just
Yeah.
so happy I don't have to watch that wearing
shut
that
up.
jersey.
Shut
It's actually that jersey, so it's actually funny at this point. But yeah, like of course, like that guy cannot something little thing goes wrong with him, he'll lose his fucking mind. I'd hate to see it.
Rage problems.
I would hate to see what would happen if like you woke him up during a nap or something. Oh fuck. He'd kill you. But yeah, like Pickens, it's gonna be interesting. He's on a true wide receiver 1. I'd say he's an insane wide receiver 2. Not because of his skill, because of
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah,
you
he's
can't
too
do that.
immature.
You cannot do that.
Do you agree with do you think he's kind of like the Playboy Cardi of the NFL right now? Or
I
like
could
wide receivers?
No, I'll give it more NBA Youngboy than Cardi.
Explain.
He's this NBA Youngboy does not give a shit. Pickens does not give a shit. He's a freak
Yes.
at
yes.
music. Pickens is a freak at football.
Yeah.
He throws tantrums. He thinks like act a certain way, like he's super tough and stuff. Which George Pickens, I bet, would honestly is a pretty tough human being. But I just find he just has that no shit, and he has that kind of like fan base of like crazy people that love him.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell into it a little bit when he was in the Steelers. I loved him. You remember that? But
Yeah, no, you were hyped about it.
yeah, I was even sad to see him go. But now we're kind of. It was kind of here's my prop, Jordan. This fantasy, it was him and I. It was a
Oh my God.
edition of Belt to Ass. Completely destroyed you. Didn't even have a chance. Thursday night with Josh Allen going. I already knew I got that win. Just break it down, Jordan. What were your thoughts on that fantasy week?
This was a gut wrench. Okay. It was miserable. Like truly, this fantasy, like just so far in this year, it's just been it's just because it's like it's not that my team can't perform. It's just that
No, it's like
I
it's not
can't
a
put the
bad
team
team.
together because I
Yeah.
can't predict this shit. And I made the boneheaded decision because the Buffalo Miami game. We get into that. Like I was pretty surprised how Miami put up with Buffalo. Like I thought
sure.
Buffalo was just gonna walk in there, take them out, but no. Like Miami really stood up to them, and it was a close game, close to the end.
I think that saved Mike McDaniel's job that game. I really think it did.
Yeah.
Without getting the win.
That's a good point. Yeah. But yeah, so I was expecting this. I was like, okay, I'll throw on Buffalo's defense. I imagine a few turnovers, anything like that.
They get one pick.
They got one pick in the whole game. It was like, what was the scoring? Was it 28?
28 to 24 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. It was or like 21 or
So
something.
like, there's no points on the low score. And it was 2 points. And you know what I have on my bench? The fucking Vikings, who just put it up like a fucking clinic on the Bengals. And I don't know why I didn't really think of that. Like, I was like, I guess Burrow's out. But, you know, I just don't like the
remember my
Bengals
bonehead
good
decision.
team.
I picked Cincinnati to win on my little parlay.
Yeah.
That was stupid from the
Your
get-go.
picks this week were pretty bad.
Yeah, they were. I just tried to make money. I just wasn't even being real.
But yeah, and then just I like a lot of just people did not perform. Who do I have? I put in Daniels for QB.
Yep.
He did okay. He got like 15 points. But yeah, there was just,
Jones.
Yeah, there was no one performing. And literally, what the final score was 60.2 for me, 90.2 for you. If I would have put on the Vikings,
we would have
had a perfect tie.
Which actually, we would have legit, it would have counted as a tie. I've never seen that in fantasy ever before.
I've never had a word literally the highest scoring person on my bench was maybe I've had it before where I've had like one or two crazy weeks, but I never had them on my bench. So
no, exactly.
That's
it. Just looking at it locked. You just can't do anything.
But now I don't know what because the Vikings their defense look really good, but also to me the Bengals are completely a mess right now.
Do you think the Vikings stay with Carson Wentz, or do you think you go with McCaffrey again when he comes back? Because McCaffrey did not look good at all the first 2 weeks, but then Carson Wentz does that.
I would throw. But I would say go with Wentz for now. It's kind of maybe that Joe Flacco thing. Yeah. Where I think it's actually just safer to go with this versus like a rookie who's like a kind of a scrambling.
Shaky early on. And it's not looking good. So as of right now, I am standing at impressive, almost perfect 3-0 record. So that's good. Where are you standing at?
I'm in last place.
That's okay though.
But my points are not bad. I don't remember my points are at the top of my head, but I've been like close. I guess last week though was brutalization, like where my points I don't know what will do for me, but yeah, I don't know. I've kind of fantasy like for 2 years it was great. I was like really good at it, and then now I'm just been on like this absolute slump. This week I don't really have much confidence in a lot of my people, and now I'm just hoping. You know, I'm gonna hope I can win, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of shit like going down 0-3. I can't lose. I like now have like no insurance to lose. If I have like a bit, maybe not exactly like.
Yeah, I think it's too early for that.
But I think if you have like 6, like if you're going above 6 or 7 losses, you're in danger zone.
Yeah, like even if I like I'm 3-0, say if I lose the next 3 games, then I'm back to 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not good at all either. I'm not even safe right now. Just what happened throughout the league, like. Back to you want to fully talk about that Bills-Dolphins game now.
Yeah.
Like I was actually kind of surprised, and I was very happy that the biggest takeaway from Bills in Miami, 3 fucking yards away from Josh Allen the rush, I would have turned $10 into $380. And no, of course, I even had Tua throw the pick, Josh Allen not to throw a pick, which everyone thought I was an idiot for picking that, but here we are. And 3 rushing yards. And the amount of times he could have rushed. Remember that stupid shovel pass he did at the start of the game? Oh. But you can't watch football like that because it's unrealistic and it's stupid.
Yeah, but also I thought it was a great game last week too was Detroit and Ravens.
Yes, that was a really
like a
fun
mad
game to watch. Yeah.
Especially at the end, like I'm blanking on his name for the Detroit Lions.
St. Brown? Oh, no, Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. Do you ever see that guy? There's like a guy who's like. I forgot what he said his specialty is, but he's like, I want to have a conversation with Dan Campbell. It's so strange. It's like a random Detroit guy. He's like this like pseudo intellectual like snake oil or whatever. But he was like still like they were up a touchdown and he was still running throw plays. That's what I do. That's what I do in Madden.
You gotta go. You gotta get that 2 score. But
it was great.
I think the Ravens are at. It's not really an issue at the moment, but it's becoming an issue because they have now lost 2 games because of this. Derrick Henry has fumbled in the first 3 games of this year.
Running back.
And especially remember week 1 from the Bills, that was a very critical time to get that pick.
Yeah.
I mean, fumble. And then again against the Lions around the same time, even the same score.
Yeah.
Loses the football again. And like, I wouldn't say he's washed or anything. People don't really know football. I see people online saying
people are saying that.
Yeah, like you cannot say that guy's washed, especially the physique and what he still does. But it's more of a mental thing. I could actually say what's going on right now with him because if your mental's not right, then your body, like you just physically can't do it. I find personally, but yeah, like I find Lamar looked great. He kept hitting Bateman though for some reason.
Yeah.
Poor Flowers, but that's okay. St. Brown. Did you hear his little mic'd up moment?
No.
Oh, the hard N word. God, he said it on live TV. he scored a
really?
touchdown. He was saying it. You could hear it plain as day. I was watching it live. I was shocked. It's like one of the best hot mic moments ever. It's so funny.
But like I thought, like also their running looks amazing for Detroit.
Yeah,
especially Montgomery, that huge like how
Sonic and Knuckles is their two nicknames.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Cole would love that.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like those two running backs, they are both really good in different ways. Like Gibbs, I find that he can run and he can pick up and go quick, very fast, and get away from people. But Montgomery, it's a lot of yards after contact with him. Like, it's hard to take him down because I think he's like 70 pounds more than Gibbs, but Gibbs can accelerate like 10 times faster than him. So like I find Montgomery is more of a red zone threat, but Gibbs I find just has that explosive run. Like you blink and he's past everyone.
What's a guy? I feel like it's kind of like the McCaffrey thing, like the dual threat. Where is there an actual like if you're a good running back, but you also like catch the ball a lot?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's going, but he's like amazing. I think to be those are like some of the most clutch players, you have, especially then he also kind of more of a traditional running back with Montgomery, who's also just a like very fast. And
Bucky Irvin gets hit a lot too with the Bucs and Baker Mayfield like that a lot.
He did pretty good last week.
Yeah, he got me around 17 points. Yeah, he's a pretty reliable running back. I always wanted him.
The catch though on or like Jets and I guess.
Jets Bucks that blocked field goal. The Jets coach quite the moves on him. We were going nuts about that, but.
That was the best one last Sunday.
Yeah, that was the highlight. But even just remember watching that red zone. Remember there was 3 block kicks.
Yes.
Right. Like remember my brother. This feels scripted. It legit kind of did, but it was crazy football to end the early window. But even like there's another team who legit lost. Oh, the Eagles. The Rams. Right. Eagles should have easily lost that game. Oh, but of course the Rams just.
And it was a guard too, right? And then he picks it up and takes it to the.
I think dude was like over 280 pounds running like that. Like it was honestly like a Cinderella story, but
really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was great. Because
then when I
really good game.
Watching the Cowboys, it just was like, oh my god. And also, I guess there was no nail. He was not. No nail polish.
Nope, they didn't show it. It kind of sucks.
I think it was clear. So, do I predict next week?
I'm going pink.
Blue. Because he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I fucking killed the Cowboys." Blue.
Who are the Bears are playing the Lions. That's gonna be a closer game than a lot of people are gonna think. That's
a classic rivalry.
Yeah.
Two teams that just have filled their fan base with disappointment, alcoholism, and pain.
Domestic abuse, all that stuff is not good. People do it to themselves too for keep cheering for these teams, but
yeah. Do you think it'd be, or do you think it'd be harder to be a Detroit fan or a Cincinnati or Cleveland fan? Also Cincinnati too.
Well, I would love to be a Detroit fan right now. Yeah, you're probably not going to win anything, but your team's one of the top 3 teams I think in the league right now to watch.
Yeah,
they're a very fun team, fun offense. It looks like losing their offense coordinator. They may have skipped the beat week 1, but they're back to doing those crazy plays too, right. Like the flea flickers and all that. So, and
Detroit has, I feel compared to even I think just Cleveland just has an awful culture.
Yeah,
where it's just like they've drafted some huge players, but they've done nothing in Cleveland. And like found better.
Well, every time they draft someone, they think they're a bum, and then they go play somewhere else. Yeah, they're a good team. What does that say about an organization?
But Detroit is like, even though they suck, they had Megatron.
Yep.
They had
Stafford for the longest times. Yep. They have Jared Goff, and look at all the people around that organization.
They completely improved Jared Goff too. Like, remember everyone thought he was done, and he was with the Rams.
Remember that trade? It was such a weird trade. It was just legit a swap. No picks, no nothing. Just a swap for a swap. Speaking of Cleveland, though, I do like Stafford. I really do. I like Goff as well. Goff's very fun to watch.
We'll go to Cleveland.
Yeah, speaking of Cleveland, though, bet the Packers.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we brought that up sooner.
That was a messy game.
Well, I'm not saying I'm a believer of this, but there's video evidence of this game looking really weird.
Like, suspicious?
Yeah. Apparently there was over like 80 billion, no, maybe not that high, but there's like something like billions of dollars to money to pick for the Green Bay Packers to win. And apparently Vegas wanted to keep that money. And there's legit video evidence of the Packers wide receiver running out of bounds when he was clear down to the end zone, and he just ran out of bounds. People were saying, I'm not a believer.
You gotta send me this.
Yes, I'm not a believer of this, but it was a little weird, that video. But if we're just going to talk football here at the end of the day, the Packers, the only one to blame for that loss is themselves.
Yeah.
Like, that was brutal.
Jordan Love was not himself.
No. Cleveland's defense, top 5 in the
really
league.
good,
I would, they have no offense.
They have no offense, but they have great defense.
It's going to be really interesting.
Well, I don't know if they're introducing anything, if there's like legislator or something. But I know there was some sort of like quarterback that was complaining about. I don't know if it was quarterback. It was like some like NFL player was complaining about like how now with like betting websites that like the rates of like players and like their families getting threatened online is like skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's
so that's my problem with like that conspiracy theory where it's like I don't know, a lot of like gamblers who have like a lot of invested interest in that being so but also too like it would be like I know there's like there was that referee who was like fixing games and stuff, but like really have we ever seen like the smoking evidence to any of these like
no, God no, and like either you won't because they're really good at hiding it, or it's just not true.
What would be crazy? Like if they actually did, like there was a game that was like it just came out that it was scripted, and it was just like the NFL just like denied, and like what would you like? Would that change? You continue to watch football?
Oh yeah, if I found out the National Football League was scripted, I would stop watching it easily.
Not but if there was like they had dirty refs or there was like some like mafia behind it or something like that. And then the NFL just kept sweeping. They're like sweeping on the rug like CTE.
That could be.
They're like, don't talk about it. They're like, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
And I find it would just be like the same as now, just people accusing them and them just saying.
Maybe people still watch it.
Yes, if people would watch football, anything. People are nuts for this shit. But now I'm kind of leaning to next week because this is actually really, really interesting. Parsons is returning to AT&T Stadium this week. How do you think that's gonna be?
I don't even want to look at like that.
That's gonna be so weird. That is gonna be so weird.
I'll tell you not my biggest fear, because in a way I really hope it really stings Jerry. But like I'm really scared as like a fan that he's gonna come in there and like get like 3 or 4, like
it's gonna be weird.
Well, he gets like 5 sacks.
Prescott.
He gets like 5 sacks, takes out Dak. Also, Dak got pulled last week. Like, holy shit! Like, oh my God, Dak! And that's a thing with Jerry. It's like someone like Dak, who is like at times can be a very reliable, very good like two-way QB, where he's like has a solid arm, good at scrambling.
Gets some yards,
he's not the best scrambler, but he's pretty good at it, and he usually make like smart decisions when he's like clutch. But then has like just awful accuracy and just awful games, and that's where it's like it doesn't make sense how much he's paid and the contract that he offered him, and then this guy asked for $4 extra million and he's like, nope, we'll trade you for basically bullshit. Let's see Clowney come in here after I think he had something where you get like some sort of fine
of course
for behavior or something like that. So it's just like I don't know, it's just so embarrassing that he does it. So my fear, I don't know, maybe if the Green Bay bounces back for this week and then just embarrasses the Cowboys, like if it's even worse than the Bears game.
Yeah, like I don't understand how the Cowboys even got blown out like that, because they played the Eagles really good. I don't understand. Like it's.
I know. I think it was. I'm thinking about like last week, or not. I mean last season or 2 years ago. It might have been against the Bears. I know it was like an early week, like week 3, week 4. And they had kind of just that. It might have been Atlanta, and they just lost, and it looked like it was just an embarrassing loss. And then we came back, and we still made a playoff spot.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know, there is kind of always that like chance where it just
a
was
trap
like a
game
fluke,
in a way.
a trap game, a fluke game. We were in their territory, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm really scared of Green Bay. I don't. As a fan, I want to say
did to them though too. Like Cleveland is arguably, like people would say, the worst team in the league.
Nah.
Bottom 10 for sure.
Yes, yeah.
But like,
I kind of find it's hard to predict. Like, would you put? Because like all Falcons like awful.
Saints.
Really?
The Saints are the worst team in the NFL. Saints suck. Saints got smacked last week. Smacked.
But they
remember we looked. There was
defense.
10 minutes left of the. 10 minutes into the game, and Seahawks had 24 points just magically. I don't know how. I still don't know how that happened. I didn't go back to look, and I don't even want to watch the Saints.
Yeah.
It's not a good football culture. Not a good football team. Like, they have not recovered since Drew Brees, and it's been pretty bad.
Well, you didn't think Derek Carr was going to save him?
No, I remember. Oh my god, remember that last year? That was nuts.
I did not like Derek Carr at all.
No, I remember him with the Raiders too for the longest time. Just the definition of mid. That's all he was. Mid.
But there's his stats though. I think they're kind of similar though to Dak's. I'm pretty sure.
Oh really?
Aren't they like not exactly. I think he was like a worse player than Dak.
Yeah.
But I know it's not like if you compare the two, you're like, oh, that's the best. Yeah. That's the best top player. Like, I don't know. I'm just sick of Dak. I feel for. I want him to be good, but it just like
you're not a Dak believer anymore.
I don't know. I would love to see him trade. I don't know what team would want him for what his contract is.
It would just be another Micah trade then. Just a pick,
I think they maybe could have like thrown him on there. I don't know if Jerry was more interesting and he was basically making Madden trades. Like he could have just thrown on Dak onto something. Like what team? Like there's a lot of teams that kind of want QBs. Like
there's even the Steelers don't really have a QB set in stone
for
QB.
TJ Watt.
Oh no!
Dak and Parsons for TJ Watt.
Dak. Oh, yes! I would have easily done that. You would get the better edge rusher and a younger edge rusher and a younger quarterback deal. I would have done that easily. Fucking Tomlin would be smirking if that happened. But this is actually a really interesting segue here. So there is two teams that are really good, but they're playing this week. But one of them has to start 1-3, and the Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs are playing each other this week, and they're both 1-2. Who do you think's going 1-3? That's huge. Like that's wild. I find like that's exciting to watch too. I think it's the Chiefs. I really do.
Yeah, I think the Ravens got them.
Like I find the Chiefs don't really have anything.
The but maybe because the Chiefs are kind of good.
Xavier Worthy is back though too for KC.
Okay, but I think I find though it seems like KC's pretty good at fourth quarters.
Yes, but
it seems like the Ravens are like blowing up their games in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So maybe there's something there, but I don't know. To me right now, I'd say the Ravens are a better team. Mm-hmm. But the Ravens have been kind of shaky, but maybe they're like, fuck no, we're not letting this happen to us. Go 1-3. The Chiefs, there was an amazing catch. Who was the guy? I can't remember. 17. He had an amazing catch on he basically caught it and then he basically went into the end zone.
Oh yeah, Sunday night game. Yeah. Did you watch that game?
A little bit.
What were your thoughts on Cam Scattaboo? Did you see him with the
No.
Giants running back that people say he just bangs his head off the wall before he starts playing?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you should see the way this guy looks, runs, and acts. Like when he scored a touchdown, he did a backflip and started doing all this crazy shit. He legit runs with his head down like that. Like he's a complete freak. I find it so funny. And people always say there's two types of white running backs. It's either the really smart, play it out like Christian McCaffrey, or the guy that would eat Tide Pods before coming on. And that's him. But yeah, going back to this week coming up, we got a Dublin game coming up. Steelers, Vikings, 10:30. Gotta get my ass up for some B&E.
Jacksepticeye gonna be there.
Should I do B&E with a beer?
That would be good.
That would be really interesting. Yep. So
do steak and eggs.
Ooh, that too.
Breakfast of champions.
Yep, that would feel good. So Steelers Vikings. That game could easily go any way. I think the Vikings have a bit more of an edge, especially after their big performance last week. But Steelers play how they did. Defense wise, last week it should be good. And I noticed a lot with the Vikings defense. They do a lot of disguises. They do a lot of fake formations, and then they'll break in right away. And DK Metcalf, he even said himself this week, he always goes off when defenses do that. He said that's his best way to play defense because he can pick it up almost every time and read it. So you may see a big game from DK Metcalf, or you could see another defensive showdown. Honestly, my score prediction for this game is 12-9 Steelers.
Really?
I think it's going to be that. Yeah, I think it is. It's going to be a classic Steelers football win. It's going to be a really weird game. It's going to be a boring game. I'm not going to lie, but I think 12-9 Steelers.
Yeah, it's weird that it's going to be kind of weird with Dublin. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Do you like the traveling game? I get they're trying to grow the game, But
No, I don't even like the time where it's at. I think it's gonna fuck up.
be preseason.
Yes, and I think it's gonna fuck up the Steelers, especially that long ass flight back home too. Just I know like you have a week to fucking prepare for it, but just
Cam Hayworth.
Yep,
he's getting old.
He is, and even Rogers is going on in an interview today. He's decided to go have some Guinness down there with Mike Tomlin. He said himself, so that'll be it. I need to see that photo if they actually do that.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, I think I'm more excited for the fans. Yeah. I think the fans are going to be fucking hilarious down in Dublin. I think they're going to be dressed nuts and stuff. Because, like, if I'm not mistaken, is this the first Dublin game?
Yeah, I don't remember.
There's always Germany, England.
They just did Brazil this year.
Brazil, yeah.
This
they already did that. They did that week 1, yeah, so.
Yeah, did they ever do one in, like, Asia?
Maybe. I know they did the Mexico a few years ago, too, with the Niners. Of course, they did the Niners. Mexicans go crazy for them. I think, I'm not even kidding, it was Raiders and Niners, I think.
Yeah,
that's like, perfect for them. But even down, like, I think, like, if the Steelers even played in Mexico, there'd be some crazy fans, for sure.
Really?
You know, there's even a KFC Steelers restaurant down there.
Mexico?
Yeah, I don't know why. In New Mexico. So
New Mexico. Okay.
I don't understand why it's there, but it's pretty fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it makes sense at least for like because I know it's Texas too. Like, there's a lot of it's like there just is a lot more Latinos down there.
Yeah, exactly.
So just physically they're gonna cheer, but also Chargers too. San Diego. I wish they stayed in San Diego.
I know. I just find when you go to LA, especially with a sports team, there's not really any heart.
There's no. It feels like there's absolutely no difference between Rams and. Obviously, team there is, but like team and the Rams and the Chargers, like I don't know, they just seem so interplayed.
Same stadium, kind of basically the same colors.
Yeah.
Like I find their fans always get overrun by opponent fans because it's in LA. Like when the Steelers play there, even Cowboys, Packers.
Wasn't the Niners?
Yeah, when the Niners play there, it's 70% Niners fans, which is hilarious. It looks like a home game, and it sounds like one. Like, that's kind of embarrassing for LA. Like, that's not the only sport like that, though. Like, hockey's like that. Say if the Habs play the Kings, there's a lot of Habs fans because they moved to LA.
Yeah.
But, like...
Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
Here come. Here come.
So even, like, baseball, like the Angels... Of course, I find the Dodgers is the most successful LA team, maybe besides the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. Actually, wait, I have this book.
Let's see.
It's like about being a Habs fan.
No way.
Here come.
Bird into it. The creator of the Goon, eh?
Yeah.
Most unfunny Canadian in the world.
Do you like Goon? You don't like Goon?
I like Goon, but his character sucks in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of zone him out. It's a good movie.
It's like it's a fine. It's one of the better hockey. Like I would say the best is oh my god, the one from the 70s.
Hockey movie?
Slapshot. Slapshot's the best hockey movie for sure.
100%.
I kind of like this topic. I want to get into. Do you have a favorite football movie?
Yeah, like it's more of a TV show. I love it though. I actually started watching it pretty recently. Blue Mountain State.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Friday Night Lights.
Oh no.
Get out of here if you're.
I'm not gonna lie. I've not watched many football movies. Like, what's the one with like the guy that gets adopted? He's like this big linebacker, but it actually came out.
I hate.
Yeah, I'll never watch that now since now that whole family got caught and shit. But yeah, like I would say my favorite sport movie would probably be Moneyball. Baseball, Brad Pitt. But my most underrated favorite sport movie. You ever watch it? Youngblood.
No.
Patrick Swayze's in it.
Is it a hockey movie?
It is a hockey movie.
I've heard of it. I never.
Yeah, I just find it's a really good movie. But yeah, you definitely watch some football movies though. Eh?
Oh, I would say Waterboy. That's like a great comedy.
Yeah, actually I have watched that one. Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that one. That's a great one. Actually, I've been telling you to watch this movie for years. I have it somewhere. It's big fan. It's to me it's the most underrated football movie because it's a football movie about like football fans.
Yeah.
Essentially, like this fan who has an obsession with like a fictional player, but he's basically. I think they might be able to. I think they use the Giants. Like
colors and
like,
stuff.
Yeah, team and logo or whatever, but they're not like they don't actually show any like game footage.
No.
What I think actually kind of makes it better because a lot of times, like in sports movies, usually the worst part is like when they actually try to recreate like the sports scenes because they're usually like this weird like
It
feeling.
feels too perfect.
And
I
it's
find.
too practiced. You
Yeah.
can tell they're like setting up for every take.
Yeah, they can tell like
Yeah.
they're supposed to do that.
But they don't do that, and it's what's the guy who's the voice of Remy in Ratatouille.
Oh yeah, I'm not good with names.
Oswald. But I think he does a great job, and it's just basically about these guys who are obsessed with this this like I think he's a linebacker, and they basically just follow him to a bar, and then they kind of get into some trouble, and that's kind of what happened. But it's like just a great movie about like your like dedication to your football team, like sports fandom in general.
For sure.
The character himself. I also like to me like the dedication. Like this guy doesn't have much in life, but it's like this is like his outlet in life. It's like something that he's like talented because he like calls into like these radio shows. But it's a great movie. I think more people should watch it. It's actually
great.
it's written by. You ever see The Wrestler? I don't know if you ever saw that one.
No, I haven't seen.
Which also is a great movie, but it's written by the same guy who made that. So it's like really quality, underrated. Not many people talk about it because it's not. Like, there's also him this week.
I was actually about to bring that up. I definitely want to check that out. Maybe not movie theater worthy, but definitely when it comes on digital. Because like a horror football movie, that sounds. But some of the visuals look crazy.
I heard some. My thing with the movie that I've been like most annoyed with is that like the marketing is totally manipulative because they keep every time you look at that movie it says Jordan Peele producer in small text. Like, they want to act like it's a Jordan Peele movie, but it's not written or directed by him.
They're just using his name.
They're just using his name to market it. And I've heard people say it was, like, pretty disappointing or just kind of mad.
I did hear that, too. Yeah.
I hope it's a guy from one of the Marlon brothers.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if it's the one from White Chicks.
But back to I don't know how I completely had a brain fart, but everyone knows this movie, Draft Day. That's a great movie. It's it's fun. For
I gotta
sure.
rewatch it because I watched
it like Kevin Costner's great in it. I find but there's this really good. Maybe I don't know if you'll know this or not. This may actually really interest you. A football show, kind of. It's about a group of friends that have a fantasy football league, and it's called The League. Yeah, I love that show.
Did you watch all of it? Yep. I've seen. I remember a girl at work really liked it, even though she didn't like football. It's really weird.
Yeah,
but she loved the show. I remember watching a few episodes, and then I just kind of forgot. I'm like the worst for like not following through with TV shows.
Yep,
you know that. But I remember seeing some of the parts. I thought it was really funny.
One of these guys, I forget the guy's name in it because I haven't watched it in a bit, but he's legit like Anthony. Kind of that was like not Anthony now, but Anthony when he first started, he knew nothing about football and he won the league. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
But Anthony obviously knows football now and stuff though. But yeah, like even Gloria from Modern Family's in it.
Really?
But she basically plays the exact same person.
Yeah.
Like it's the exact same person.
Well, I do like the guy. Well, actually, one of the guys. I forget the guy's name. I don't know what his character's name is, but he literally like lied about being in 9/11.
Oh, is that the guy who does the big mouth voices too?
No, I think that's a different one. But it's a guy with like he's like kind of the douchier looking one. He has like spiked up hair.
Oh yes.
But he
doesn't really have.
It was like one of those. And that's what like ruined because he looked at everything kind of because he had like this successful like TV show, and then it was like the most embarrassing episode of Howard Stern I've ever seen. He just like admits to him fully that he just lied about it just to get attention and like adoration, and then he like asked for forgiveness and it was it was just weird, and he's never really come back. He was on I think there was a video I was watching where he tried to do like a roast battle with a guy, and the guy like instantly made a joke about it. He lied about 9/11.
And he got all
like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Had to try to come back and do this like media tour.
That's fucking brutal.
But I do want to watch it. I think The League. It does seem like it's a quality like.
It is, but like it is kind of old now. Like to do talk about like Peyton Manning and like Ben Roethlisberger.
Like
it's interesting. Like Romo gets mentioned too and stuff. But yeah, I would say Brady, Brady's big
huge,
time in that. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I find like that's like the golden era of football. I find it was the 2010s. Great time. It's very fun.
Do you think I was actually thinking about this too the other. It was kind of an interesting video if we did it, but to like just try to rewatch do sports games have an expiry date?
Yes.
Like could you just watch like a random 20 years ago? Whatever the Steelers were playing this Sunday.
Like just like a random week game.
Like week 4, 2005.
Yeah, I could probably watch it. It'd be very. You could just search up what the fuck happened, but
Wait, do you think it would
like
have
I went
the
back
same
and watched.
engagement?
I went back and watched old Super Bowls before, like the full game.
Oh yeah,
I sat down
Super
and
Bowl
watched
30.
that. Yeah, how about Super Bowl 10?
Okay, 20 years before that.
This guy's still going on about Super Bowl 30.
Who won it the whole?
When was the last time your team won it?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, a while ago.
Exactly. At least the start year of mine has a 2 in it, not 1.
But yeah, I don't think any last final parting words you want to.
Thinking about cooking up a parlay tonight, but I think I should just keep my dues and.
Okay, we didn't write that. The Seahawks kind of look secretly like.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
they could be a really good team.
Uh-huh.
Like,
so far it's been 3 weeks, around week 4, and I spent $50 on parlays. So a total of 5 parlays. Would you say that's a lot or no?
No. Well, like, have you won any?
No, that's why I'm saying I may just stop.
You might. Well, I've heard a lot of them. They're like, yeah, they're like, they're scammy in the way that they present it. Like, it just looks so easy,
like,
but somehow,
yeah, like it kind of like
doesn't work
calls
out.
to you, but you gotta. It's so easy to fight it though. Like, I'm probably not gonna do one.
Did you
tonight.
pick? Do you do like your picks though this week? Do you do that every week where you pick the game?
Yeah, that's I do. So I text the guy that I do it with. I text him like just I'm picking Seahawks tonight, and then Sunday I send him the whole list. And then as soon as you hit send on that list, even if you want to change it and the game doesn't start, you can't. That's the lock. So then you got to do a final review. Even if Monday, say if Sunday night over and like your Monday during the day and a starting quarterback goes down, or like he's like someone's not playing the Monday game, you can't change it.
Ooh.
As soon as that's in, you cannot change it. Which
sucks.
it's fun for sure, but sometimes you're like, fuck, I wish I could change that pick.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice. So like one time I forgot to text, and we were like 10 minutes into the game, and he still let me make my pick though.
Wow.
So it kind of has some breathing room like that, and it's only $10 a week. Some people pay it all at once. I do like the first 8, and then I'll do the last 8. I just split it up into 2.
Smart. Well, hopefully you'll win, and maybe you might have to get some counseling for your gambling addiction.
I know, jeez. I kind of hope I don't win, because I'll be like, dopamine overload. Holy crap. I remember, because even like Anthony kind of scared me, because we did a bet, and it was like, this is the first bet we did. So we did $10 each, so $20, and it was payout was like $500. And Anthony's like, all right, if we win this, we don't take it out. We just use all that money and do a bet next week. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm taking the $250 and I'm running.
He's already getting in his head.
He's like, already planning it for next week. I'm like, you're insane. I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's been a great episode of Kicker for 3.
Thank you for joining us.
It's going to be an exciting week 4. Big game in Dublin. Got to get my fucking ass up. But
Answer for me, baby. Answer for me.
Big game for Cowboys this week. I'm calling it.